So, Scientology has a very um, narrow-minded, outdated system that they use to try and humiliate people or sway public opinion having to do with sex. I think it's a joke, honestly, because as long as they're adults are as long as adults are having sex with other adults, uh, nobody really cares. They overall, not just that, but I've seen basically everything there is under the sun that humans can do with each other. Um, Everything. I mean, things you wouldn't even logistically think are possible. A guy, one male, putting his genitalia inside of another male's uh, genitalia. Like a wiener inside of a wiener. Guys actually do that. You wouldn't think it's possible, but it happens. There's bestiality. I've never myself done had sex with animals. Not really. And by not really, I mean everybody gets horny in high school and does dumb shit. The fact that I have to talk about some of this really, to me, is childish. That people are talking about what they think they know I've done, or other people in this world. There are plenty of people that fall in love with their animals, men and women, that have sex with dogs, uh, horses, mainly dogs. Because dogs do fall in love with their owners. But even someone having sex with their pet dog is not raping a child. It's not um, different, Freemasons that are unprosecutable. Supposedly, that will end. That will end. Um, there won't be just be things to discourage uh, different kinds of behavior, but there are people that will basically face the reckoning and uh, you know experience Judgment Day for themselves. It's gonna come. Uh, Not only do too many of these guys want to have sex with their children, but pass around foster kids simply because those kids have no parents, and it's really easy to prey upon these kids. Um, a lot of I used to live with a girl that worked for OCS, amongst other things that I know, and how I know them, why I know them. I'm not going to get into all of that, but uh, you know, raping raping children is wrong. I know there are people that look at bestiality as wrong, but when someone falls in love with their dog and has sex with a dog, and the dog just loves it, as long as you're not purchasing a puppy that you're gonna rape it to death. It's not the same, you know. And people, humans are not slaves. Okay, you're not a slave just because you're not a Freemason. You know, as things get worse U.S. wide in different spots, a lot of guys will find out that what they believe protects them is the thing that's gonna get them killed, destroyed. Whether they get physically killed and die, they will get destroyed, and not all of them, because I think that there are Freemasons that are gonna start to turn on each other and try and use their positions to do the right thing in this world. And they should. You know, doing the right thing is not always easy. Admitting to the truth can be more difficult than what people well, you know, coming clean on different things. It's always rough for people to do it, or to go against the grain. You know, I know not everyone shares my opinions, but not only that, but in Alaska, there's the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, and the Independent Party. And in Alaska, I was registered as an independent for different reasons. Even though financially, you know, I feel like a fiscal conservative, but the truth be told is, when it comes down to it, I'm going to pick the Democratic Party because I am pro-choice and always have been. There's, you know, I won't flip-flop on any of that. That's just the way it is. Because, you know, I believe in freedom for people, especially in this country. You know, this country that is on the path to destruction, to be destroyed, has some of the most freedom. Not a lot of it's a smokescreen. We have the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, but at the same time, because there are different groups of people, like lawyers, and some others that I won't get into right now. Because of it, some of it's a smokescreen, even though it's still real. Publicly, they can't break everyone's balls for being honest and for telling the truth about what they believe. You know, I think that people in this country are crying out for change. To fix what is going on before it's past the point of no return. And there is a point of no return. We're just not there yet. But you know, it was easy for Scientology to lie to different people about different things, about what I would do or what I believe. And that's why when I hear different guys or girls that I meet that allude to things or say different stuff, I know that they're misinformed about who I am. And at the same time, they don't want to ask because they're supposed to pretend they don't know who I am. What? How does that work? Well, hold on.